Friday, May 15th, and this is one of the best slates of baseball I have seen in a very, very long time. In this video, we're going to be breaking down 11 different player props for you guys. Then we're going to be going over a 4.5x play, a 7x play, a 3-man home run parlay, and we're not done there because we have the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? The unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And before we get rocking and rolling and going over all the free plays we have in store for you for Friday, and I truly mean it, I love this slate, we need you to go on ahead and smash that like button for us, because if we get 150 likes on this video, if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, one of you that comments below and likes the video will get $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like the video and comment below. And I literally do this every single day, never missing a beat. We'll be here all MLB season and beyond. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any of this free data and insight and all these free plays we cook up for you guys on the daily. But honestly, the single most important thing that you can do for yourself, go down below in the description. My buddy Stan's down there. He's got ways for you to build your bankroll, get more free plays, lock these in for absolutely free. And it's all down below in the description. And starting from top to bottom, that big, beautiful golden W over here. When you visit my buddy Stan, he's going to send you over here. You can see that W. That's where we drop bonus free plays every day, MLB cheat sheets every single day, some WNBA plays as well, all of it for absolutely free. We got a great free Discord community that you guys can be a part of as well. You just got to go on over there. I'll also pin it in the comments for you guys because some of you guys don't understand what I mean. Stan.store in the description, and you still ask me where the link is. It's all good. It can be confusing. It's a lot. So it will be in the pinned comment for this video as well. But you get on over there and get those extra free plays every single day. If you're interested in premium, tons of ways to get in. The best one, the easiest one, the cheapest, free one is to download Kalshi, use code FFAPE. You get a free $10 with them right now. And on top of all of that, you'll get a free 45 days of premium. We're building 500 to 10,000 over there on Kalshi, and we're going to be locking in plays all month long and beyond. So get on over to Kalshi, use code FFAPE, and get your free 45 days. Now, if you want a free 30 days, can't get Kalshi, it's legal in all 50 states, go on ahead and grab Parlay Market. Code FFAPE is listed, but right now with code BANANA, they're giving you more than a $20 welcome bonus. Code BANANA, B-A-N-A-A. Every time I say banana, I want to go B-A-N-A-N-A-S, but there's no S at the end. Just banana, and you'll get a $50 welcome bonus when you deposit 20. We got the World Cup coming up. They got the PGA. Everything's over there as well. It is just like Kalshi, except you can only do straight bets. So I'll put that out there. Kalshi does allow parlays and has player props. Parlay Market is just for the straight bets in the sportsbook type of atmosphere, but it's still a great, great app. FanDuel and DraftKings, the lines are like 130. Parlay Market's like minus 110 or better. So do take advantage of that. Legal in all 50 states as well. Plus, you get that free 30 days. But in the player prop department, there is none better, in my opinion, than Sleeper. You get a free $20 when you sign up with code FFA, a $100 deposit match, and a free square, something like Shohei Ohtani under 99.5 total bases, something that must cash. You can add it to the play and increase your payout on that one. Code FFA, and you get a free 30 days as well. But all of these are great, great options. Go over to the Stan.store. All of it's listed there for you guys so you can download these apps. FFAPE on Prizepicks, bet 5, get 50. Tons and tons of options there for you guys. But I truly do recommend Kalshi, especially. Honestly, it doesn't matter what state. I live in New York. I have tons of options for sports books, and I still use Kalshi every day. But if you live in like Texas or you live in Cali, you don't have to use an offshore if you want to. You got my book, your provider right there. But you don't have to. You can simply get Kalshi and lock in because it's legal in all 50 states. Now, what we're going to do right now is read you guys a little disclaimer. I'm the most strike channel on YouTube. If you're new here, I say it every single video, but way back in like October, November, I lost the channel for a month because I kept getting strikes. I don't know what I did wrong, but ever since I've been reading this, they've been pretty cool with it. So gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older, legal age, or jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below to include one-handed gambling in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission made through those signups. So right in front of you, you get all that free plays, all that free promo, and a free 30 days or 45 days of premium. That's all I got for that. Let's get into the recap so we can get over to the plays. Now, we still have a lot of plays live in premium in the sportsbook department. Our big one did lose. The one I like the most was the Atlanta Braves. We had the Nerfy as well in that one where I put $5,800 on it. Most of our plays are on Kalshi. This one was not available on Kalshi, so we went with the Atlanta Braves on the money line over on Kalshi, and they barely mustered any hits at all. We had some long shots in the player prop department, and the only line that didn't cash was Matt Olson. So the Braves kind of killed all of our fun on Thursday, but it's not a complete loss, especially for the free gang. I handed out a home run cheat sheet, and we cashed 1. We cashed 2. We cashed 3. We cashed 4 home run plays, and this was the free play that I spoke about in yesterday's video. It would have been a lot more, but it's still a nice little 2.1x for you guys. Jack Bowers and Byron Buxton did void out. I loved Minnesota, almost sent it out for a full 5-unit nuke premium play in premium, and I didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger because Byron Buxton got the night off. We already had this one locked in for the free play, but once they listed Buxton as not playing, I got cold feet. Should have just went with the gut and sent out Minnesota for the easy bucket cash there. I loved them on Thursday. I just got nervous with their best player not being in the lineup there. And then this one, I didn't send that on Thursday. I sent it out on Wednesday, but Paige Buchers didn't finish it out until Thursday. So this one greened out in the WNBA 100 to 190, given out for absolutely free as well. And this was the free play from yesterday. I'm not waiting all night. I'm not watching this game. I don't watch the NBA. Maybe I'll dabble in it. I am a girl dad. I'm probably going to end up having to watch this, but I just don't find it too exciting. But I do like making money off the WNBA. As long as you can read data and you know what you're doing, you can get a good footing there. And we had the Liberty in this one. They do play at 10 o'clock. It has started. Let's check the score here. But we had the Brewers, and the Brewers absolutely dominated. I believe on the cheat sheet as of right now, I only got 2 wrong, and that was the Braves, and I had the Astros plus 1.5, and they got absolutely schmacked in that game. Did not look good at all. And yes, right now the Liberty are up at halftime. So looking well for the free play in yesterday's video for you guys to double up your money on the sports books as well. So congratulations to everyone in the free department that tailed. Premium, we're still waiting for the Dodgers to close us out. We had a ton of college baseball plays that are still going on right now because college baseball is huge over on Kalshi. They list like every single game, which is absolutely beautiful. And we had Georgia Tech. That was our big nuke play in college baseball, and they won 9-0. So that one did green out as well. Didn't get the winning slip to show you guys yet, but that's what we did in premium and the free plan. Now let's get over to these free plays. I got 2 games that we're really pinpointing here on Friday's slate that I love. So let's break them down. Let's go over them. And game number 1 comes between the Nationals and the Orioles. I think this is going to be the second highest scoring game on the entire slate. We love Tyler O'Neill in this one. Coming off of a good trip. They just played absolutely monstrous and had great success against my New York Yankees. This was the only game that they lost 6-2. Other than that, 7-0 back on the 13th on Wednesday. And now they had a day off, and they get the Nationals on Friday. And One big thing that I love for all the Nationals players that we're about to take is Shane Baz is on the mound, and we love to fade him. But Zach Little is no workhorse either. He's 1-4 with a 6.94 ERA. Think this is going to be a great game. Wouldn't really want to pick a winner or loser. Definitely would be a total play if I had to pick one on the sports books. As you can see here, 7 of his last 10, he has greened out this line. Again, we're talking about Tyler O'Neill here. We're taking him for just 1 hit, run, and RBI. We just need him to do a little bit of something here. Against Little, though, he does struggle, but Little, not a good pitcher. I think O'Neill's going to have a decent game. Are we thinking he's going to have a monstrous game? No, but I do think he clears this 1 hit, runner, RBI. He doesn't even have to get a hit. He can get walked and score a run. He can hit a sac fly. Tons of options here for us on this play. And against righties, he's batting at 265. And Little, against those righties, a little bit better than his normal steadfast line there of 6.94 ERA, but a 5.29 is nothing to brag about. I do think Baltimore puts up a ton of runs. I do think Tyler O'Neill does a little something in this game. We're taking him for just 1 hit, run, and RBI. Next, we go to the national side of things. CJ Abrams, he is an immense talent, and he'll be going up against Shane Baz. I just think he is absolutely horrendous on the mound, and we like the Nationals to put up a ton of runs in this one. Abrams is 6 of his last 10 with a 2.9 or 2.9 average in his last 10. As you can see here, they just got absolutely smacked on Thursday, not scoring any runs, really. 1 run to 15. It was an absolute massacre. We did have the Reds on the cheat sheet, so congratulations if you locked that one in straight or tailed, whatever kind of way you put them together there. And that was very successful with the Reds. But I do like the Nationals to have a little bit of something to say here and take out some of their frustrations on Friday against the Orioles. As you can see, he got 0 in that game. But before that, he was doing fairly well in the series. They did win that game 8-7 when he had 4 and 10-4 when he had 2. Just didn't close out the series, which is almost to be expected. Very hard to sweep a team in the MLB. Now they get a fresh series against Shane Baz. I think CJ Abrams is going to start this series off hot, and we like him back at home over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we're going with Jeremiah Jackson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And I got to throw another disclaimer out here for you guys. With the Orioles, yes, you can take Pete Alonso and Gunnar Henderson, but do I really need to tell you that in a video? I'm sure a lot of you guys take the stars on every team in your parlays. So if you want to take Alonso and Gunnar on a play as well, I would do so. I do think the Baltimore Orioles are going to have a great game. But in this video, I do give you some stars, but I like to give you some lines that you're not thinking about as well. And one of those is Jeremiah Jackson. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Beautiful play if you want to play it straight as well with that minus 115 odds. We love that. As you can see here, he's only done this in 1 of his last 10. Before that, he was pretty hot. Now, I don't think he's going to stay this cold forever. Yes, he sprinkled in a couple of hits there in that span, but nothing really crazy. He didn't clear this line not once, except for way back here when he got 8 against the Houston Astros. Now he's going up against the Washington Nationals with Little on the mound, who's 1-4 with that 6.94 ERA. As you can see here, Jackson, he's only got that 235 batting average. I just think he's a little diamond in the rough here in this spot. Love him to get his get back in this game. He had 9 bad games in a row. I mean, I guess you could call him bad, even though he did get a hit, but he didn't clear this line. And now with the Orioles and the potential for them to put up an ungodly amount of runs in this one, as you can see, let's just scroll back just a little bit. On the 12th, the Orioles only scored 2 runs. On the 9th, 2 runs. On the 8th there, 3 runs. So they were not scoring a lot of runs. And this one's 7, so it's a little bit of a concern that he didn't get anything in that one. But 1 run, 3 runs, 4 runs, nothing crazy. 5 runs. In this one, 10 runs. I do think this game has the potential to be a 10-8 kind of ball game. And for that reason, we're taking Jeremiah Jackson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we have James Wood of the Washington Nationals, and I think he's going to have a great game. I think he's the best player on this team. Him and CJ Abrams can go on ahead and fight for that title of who is the best hitter on the Nationals, but it is neck and neck. I love him in this one. Think that this is a very fairly priced line as well. If you did want to lock it in straight at that -117, love him in this spot against Shane Baz, who, like I said, I just love to fade. As you can see here, 2 bad games back to back. We're willing to quite literally bet that he has a little bounce back in this spot, especially against Shane Baz and this Baltimore Orioles team. Now, as you can see here against the right-handed pitchers, 257 batting average. And the lefties, they do a little bit better in that batting average department against Shane Baz. And a 4.88, once again, is nothing to brag about. Only gives up 0.4 home runs to those lefties. We'll have to check the weather report there down in Baltimore. But I do think that either way, these guys are going to have a phenomenal game. And I think that it's going to be a nice little crosstown rivalry, if you will, in this one, and tons of runs will be scored. And we love James Wood to be a premier factor in this one. This game is just, you could quite literally throw a dart at the lineup, and there's probably going to be about 2 guys that go 0-4 because that's how it always works. But the rest of the team, I think, does absolutely feast. And we love James Wood to do that as well. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next on the Nationals, we got Jose Tena for just 1 hit, run, and RBI. And if I had to pick a winner of this game, I might be leaning the Nationals in this one. But as you can see here, he's done this in 6 straight games, 6 of his last 10, getting at least 1 hit in each or scoring a run in this one. And I think he does the same here on Friday. This feels almost redundant at this point. So this will be the last player prop we like for this game. But I do quite literally think you could take just about any player on this team. Wanted to give you guys someone you're not thinking about here in this one. Do think Tena's going to have a nice game. Wouldn't be mad at you if you took him for over 1.5, to be honest with you. We do like him for that number here on Friday. 0.5, just 1 is super safe, though. Love this play. Think at the very least he scores a run and gets a hit. So we love him in this one against the Baltimore Orioles to get over 1 hit, run, and RBI. And now moving on to the game on this slate that I think will be the highest scoring game, bar none, out of all of them. We got Corbin Carroll over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The only problem with this game is the fact that the books know it too. I mean, 2.5 is not a normal line. It's normally 1.5. We love 1.5, but we're willing to take 2.5, especially with Corbin Carroll. He is player number 2 on our 3-man that I like to get a home run here in this spot on Friday. The winds will be blowing out at 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I think it was 30 miles an hour when I checked, which is insane. It's going to be 81 degrees as well, which we absolutely love. So we got Corbin Carroll over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can see, hasn't done this much at all. Only 1 of his last 10. This Arizona Diamondbacks team overall has not been great. If you do bump it down to 1.5 because you want a little bit of safety and you don't care about that higher payout, wouldn't be mad at you. Probably the smarter play. But and as you can see here, he's done that in 3 games in a row. Like him to do that again for us here on Friday. The Diamondbacks get a nice day off, day of rest. But Carroll, 3 for 13 with a 333 batting average, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs, batting a nice 400 against those lefties, and Freeland gives up a lot of runs. 7.11 ERA, 1.4 home runs per 9 to the lefties. He does give up more home runs to those righties, but I think Corbin Carroll is a little bit of an exception here. He's a premier power hitter, and we love to take him in this spot. He hasn't gotten too many home runs this year. As you can see, just 1 home run in his last 10 games. We like him to get another one for us on Friday. And next, we can't talk about the Diamondbacks and Corbin Carter. And next, we can't talk about the Diamondbacks and Corbin Carroll and not talk about Ketel Marte. He's actually got some better numbers against Freeland than Carroll does, but I still like Carroll a little bit more for that home run, but Ketel Marte could easily send one over the fence as well. He hasn't done this in 7 of his last 10 games, doing this in only 3 of his last 10, only averaging 1.4. The Diamondbacks have not woken up yet. Their bats are good. They just haven't been able to get it done. And I do think that this spot against the Colorado Rockies with that weather, that elevation, this is the best hitting ballpark in the entire MLB. I think the Diamondbacks are going to come into town and maybe spoil the fun here for the Rockies. I do really like the Rockies bats as well in this game, though. So I do think that this game is a very, very high-scoring game. And as you can see here, some great data against Freeland. He's got 17 hits in 54 plate appearances, a 354 batting average, 3 home runs, and 6 RBIs. He could quite possibly have the best numbers at the end of this game. As you can see, versus those lefties, he also does a little bit better with that 265 batting average, and the righties feast off Freeland. 293 batting average allowed, 2.3 home runs per 9. We love Ketel Marte to have a game, and we think he's going to have a big one. So we're taking him for over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And now for a player on that team that you're really not thinking about, Ryan Waldschmidt, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Again, he's only done this in one of his last 5. Doesn't even play too much. Doesn't get a ton of at-bats. If we break it down to his last 10, as you can see, you can't. He's only gotten 5 game appearances so far this season, and we like him to have a good one in this matchup here. He got 6 against the Mets back on the 10th, but other than that, has not done too much. This is a great spot for him. We like him for over 1.5. Love him for just 1. As you can see here, he's got no data against Freeland, but against those righties, we already know they have great success against Freeland. Do like him to get on base, get knocked in, have a little bit of fun here on Friday. So we're taking Ryan Waldschmidt for just 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And staying right there, we got Edamaro Vargas. And listen, this is not your typical video. Normally we spread it out, but I think these 2 games are going to be amazing. We're taking Vargas for over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Little plus 100 play for you guys on that one straight, which we absolutely love. As you can see, he's only done it in 3 of his last 10, back-to-back. Doing this, though, against the Rangers to close out that series. Now going up to Colorado against Freeland, where he is 0 for 3 against Freeland. Freeland's not going to make that 0 for 5, 0 for 6. He is going to get his revenge on Freeland on Friday. Left-handed pitchers. Vargas does extremely well, 340 batting average. And as you can see, once again, Freeland struggles to those righties. I think there could be a potential of like 5 home runs hit in this game if you wanted to take that over on your sports books of whatever the under-over is there in the home run department. Like I said, the weather is absolutely perfect on Friday for a big ball game. Hopefully we don't play spoiler and just not get anything done for this game. But we love Vargas. He's been pretty hot as of late. As you can see, not doing too bad, clearing this line in quite a few games. We love him for over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for that plus money there. And here we go. One of my favorite player props on the entire slate. Another minus 104 play for you guys straight up. We're taking Mickey Moniak for over 2.5. I think he does this with 1 swing of the bat because we do like him for a home run here in this spot. Kelly is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. 2-3 record, 7.62 ERA. Listen, if this game doesn't go over, I will be completely shocked because both of these pitchers are bad. The weather's perfect. The ballpark's perfect. These hitters can hit. Let them eat. We're taking Mickey Moniak over 2.5. He's only done this in 3 of his last 10. 2.7 average in that 10-game span. Only 1 for 5 against Kelly with a 200 batting average. Do think he makes that like a 3-4-7 here on Friday. Like him to have a ton of fun and cash us out here. Mickey Moniak against those righties, a 350 batting average, and the lefties against Kelly, 3.4 home runs per 9, 11.47 ERA, and a 345 batting average. I think Mickey Moniak's probably going to be the best player prop on the entire slate to hammer. So we're taking Mickey Moniak here over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And then we got Hunter Goodman over 2.5, another plus 106 play. We love this one for us here in this one on Friday. So we're taking him over 2.5. As you can see, 2 of his last 10, he has cleared this line. Hasn't done too much, but now he's back at home with a bad pitcher on the mound in Kelly. We like him to have a big, big game. I love taking this duo throughout the year. He's batting at 222 against Kelly, 2-for-10 with an RBI. Now, against those right-handed pitchers, Goodman does do well at 255. The righties against Kelly struggle a little bit more than the lefties do, but a 3.55 is not anything to brag about, and that 261 batting average is about median there. So we like Goodman to get a hit or two, score a run or two, and cash us out. We're taking it for over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And here's exactly how we are locking them in. Now we got Corbin Carroll, Vargas, and Marte for just that 1.5 there. I'll pay the price. I don't mind it because this play is a 5x payout. Then we got Jeremiah Jackson for that 1.5 in that spot with Tyler O'Neill to get just 1. This is, again, a 5x payout. I do think we're overpaying a little bit, but the books have heavily juiced that Arizona and Colorado game. And then this one is a 7.5x payout. We got CJ Abrams over 1.5. We got Jose Tena for just 1. And then we got Goodman, Moniak, and Ryan Waldschmidt on this one. Goodman for 1.5, Mickey Moniak for 2.5, and then Ryan Waldschmidt for just that 1 there for a 7.5x payout. I do really, really, really like this play. And I got to be honest with you guys. I like these plays. I think they're all going to cash, so that is why I did the video like this way. But that video, getting through those player props, was very, very tough because it was just 2 games and it got super redundant. So I don't think we'll be doing that in the future. I like to mix it up a little bit for you guys so you get a value for more than just 2 games. So I do apologize if you guys didn't like it. I didn't really like recording it. I almost stopped and picked a new one, but I just simply think that these plays are going to cash. And a quick premium update. We did cash Georgia Tech. We did cash Kansas both in college baseball. The Braves pissed us off. The Cubs, man, they've been like our kryptonite. When we take them, they lose. When we don't take them, they win. And Ann Happ is the same damn thing. If you guys have been watching this video, you know when we take Ann Happ, it's his 1 bad game out of his last 10. So I'll probably just stay away from them for a little bit, watch them from afar, see what's going on. I do like their game tomorrow, though, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up biting on something, but we love these player props. We love the way that we built these out for you guys for that 5 and 7.5x playout. You can get these for even more of a payout. It would be like a 5.25 and a 7.75, slightly more, but it's worth it long term. You'll get that free $20 when you deposit. You'll get $100. Well, actually, you get a free $20 without depositing. You get a $100 deposit match when you deposit. You get a free square to add to one of those plays, increase the payout even more. And with code FFAPE over on Sleeper, you get all of that plus a free 30 days of premium. Screenshot the proof that you deposited and use code FFAPE, and I'll send you that free 30 days of premium. Now, next, we're going to be going over our 3-man in the MLB. We already really touched on all of it. There's one player that I didn't talk about at all, but we love him for a home run in this spot here on Friday, and these are risky. Inherently, they're risky. So go on over to Better, use code FFAPE, get $200 in no-sweat entries so you can lock in this 3-man home run play, and if it loses, you get all your money back. That's the best way to take these high-risk plays. We got Pete Alonso for a home run. He's the one we did not talk about. Then we got Corbin Carroll and Mickey Moniak. Part of me also wants to lock in an additional 3-man with Pete Alonso and Mickey Moniak, but switch out Ketel Marte for Corbin Carroll because I really do think that it's going to be either or. It could honestly even be both because I do think there's going to be a plethora of home runs in that game. The weather, everything is just absolutely has come together perfectly for that game. So we fully expect that one to be an absolute delight to watch there. And then over on Kalshi, we're going to take a little bit of risk here. I got 2 free plays for you guys. I got one that is an absolute long shot, and I do love it, and we're going to go over it, but I love this one. I just don't see a world where the Yankees, with Cam Schlittler on the mound, are going to drop another game. I know that their bats haven't really been producing for them. I know that they've been struggling. Trust me, I watch every single Yankee game. But the Mets have too. This is a nice crosstown rivalry. We definitely win the pitching matchup here with Schlittler on the mound. I love the New York Yankees in this one to just flat out beat the New York Mets. And then we got Toronto versus Detroit. Detroit's in shambles. They cannot figure it out. Toronto just lost a series in the last game of that series in a rather weird fashion. We like them to have a nice bounce back here against Detroit and cash us out for this one. Plus, Drake's dropping an album, so Toronto is going to be absolutely lit. So we like the Toronto to beat Detroit in that spot as well. So we got that one for sorry about that. I'll go back so we can talk about the payout. $50 to win $152. This is part of our building method over on Kalshi. So this one is a 2-unit play. We've been doing $25 units. This one would be technically a 2-unit play, throwing 50 for that 152 there on that one, tripling our money. And then this one's the big one. This one's a long shot, but I just think every single one of these games is going to go over, and I hope the Cubs don't bite us in the ass. But I think that there's so many great rivalry games here in this spot on Friday. I don't know if the Diamondbacks or Rockies are rivals. I don't pay too much attention to those franchises, but the crosstown rivalry between the Cubs and the White Sox, the crosstown rivalry between Baltimore and Washington, the crosstown rivalry between San Francisco and the Athletics. I think it's going to be a delight to watch all of these games. I think they all go over. Some of these we have actually increased the over-under. I do think that you could probably go up to, I'd hate to do it just because it's so risky, but 15.5 in that Diamondback Rockies game. I think that it's going to be like a 10-7 type of game, something extreme like that. So we love that one, and we love the Nationals and Orioles over. And I do think with the pitchers on the mound for the Cubs and the White Sox, there's going to be runs to be scored, and then the Athletics can score some runs, and the Giants have also been hitting very well. They're currently tied against the Dodgers, cashing us out, I might add, in a premium play because we had the Giants plus 1.5 first 5. So we did cash another premium play as we were talking about this video. So that's what we have for you guys on Friday. I truly love this slate. This weekend is going to be amazing. And with all these great matchups, it should be an absolute treat. And if you want to, you're scared, you don't want to get couchy, you don't want to do any of that, you don't want to take advantage of that free 30 days or free 45 days, what you can do is go on over to Winnable. For all of you guys still listening, I'm going to drop a massive discount for you guys for the weekend pass. All you got to do is click and get the weekend pass, use code LFG, and get 50% off. LFG, 50% off for the weekend. Dip your toes in. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe I'll throw in Monday, and we can profit together. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next free play video for Saturday. I'm out.